One of the examples I use in the beginning of the Greek myths book is actually to talk about the most famous myth of all myths that we have in the Western Hemisphere. And the most famous myth of all, I mean, it's usually one of two. We can either say it's the flood, that is a very famous myth, and it's kind of like really strange, but I only know of one culture. Every culture in the world has a myth of the flood. There's only one culture I think that doesn't, which is the Japanese culture, which given where its geographic location is, seems very odd. But, everybody knows about the once upon a time, there was this incredible flood that destroyed humanity or nearly did. And it's a very important myth. It's got lots of very important ramifications, but there's an even more primary myth, which is really important to understand, particularly in the light of what I'm going to say anyway, which is, of course, the myth of the fall of man. Now, John Gray is a very famous philosopher and writer, and he is an atheist. And he said that, in fact, we really need to get to grips with this because all the post Enlightenment, i.e., post 18th century scientific, technological progress depends upon the myth of progress. That human society is somehow progressing. It's a belief we have. It's not a fact that we have. It's actually a belief that we have, which goes against 5,000 years of human history, of which the myth of the fall is perhaps the most striking example. But it's not just in the Hebraic Bible.